What's going on, you guys? It's Nate from Watch Big Nate TV. You can find me on all social medias: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Also on a new app called Fanbase. It's Big Nate. It's Nate from Big Nate TV, and you can find the podcast. Last person once told me on Spotify, wherever you get the podcast from. Tonight we're doing the second episode of the virtual speed dating experience. This is episode 2, and I've invited people from Dallas and Texas. As you guys know that are on my page, I am in Washington, D.C. I wrote a book 5 years ago called Why Can't I Find a Good Mate? It took me about 10 years to write the book. Should have been shorter than that. But my goal is to help people to get out their own way and to avoid the pitfalls of dating and getting into pointless situationships. A wise woman just told me this. People don't know how to interact anymore. And that's interesting. I just think that's an interesting situation because a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't know what flirting is, especially if you're 40 and over. We've forgotten what dating is. We've forgotten what flirting is. Some of us have forgotten what courting is. It's a microwave situation. And it's something that it's an art that's missed. And I do believe that we, as people that are 35 and older, need to take it back to something a little bit simpler. Don't worry about those ones 35 and under because they're doing something different. But we're talking about the people that had to be home before the street light was on. The people that actually know how to write in cursive. The people that know what it means to go outside and play a video game. So tonight, I'm not sure how many people we have, but we have 2 fantastic guests. Unlike the last episode where I had to play 2 characters, I'm going to probably stay in character. My first guest is H2O Girl. Hello.
Hey.
My second guest is Keisha.
Keisha, you're gorgeous, but I ain't dating you.
So thank you. Same to you. You're beautiful too, but I'm not dating you either.
So
now
ladies,
you're taking us both out.
I'm about to fly down to Texas. I travel. I got a puppy, so if you see me look away, because she's like having another kid. However, whoever's watching, drop your comments below. We'll post your comments. All right, H2O Girl, tell us a little bit about yourself.
No, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Oh, just give me the basics. Where you from?
I'm here in Fort Worth.
Okay. I mean,
That's what I know.
are you divorced, single? Ever been
Single,
married?
never married.
What's your end goal?
I don't know anymore.
Mm,
I'm content.
that's a good answer. I like that. Keisha, what's going on with you, my dear?
Hey, I'm Keisha from Houston. I am single. I don't know what my status is at this time. I guess I'm just trying to have fun, just seeing what stepping out of my comfort zone looks like. So, but that's me. I'm definitely over 35. But I'm here.
So when you say you stepping out your comfort zone, what box did you put yourself into?
Oh, this. I'm a social person, but this right here was new to me. a friend of mine, one of my sorors actually, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do it. Why don't you do it too?" And I was like, I'll step out. I've always been interested in doing something like this, and
Mhm.
I guess I can cross it off my bucket list. But I'm curious as to see what's going to go on tonight.
Well, how it should go.
Okay.
I should have 3 other men here, but you know how men are. And
We're
so
stood up, Keisha. We got stood up online. How does that happen?
No, we got stood up online.
So I end up last episode. I ended up having to play these different characters, but that's a lot of energy, and then I got to go to the gym afterwards.
So you're in the role play, is what you're saying.
Honey, it's so funny because
they into role playing.
I lead a dual life.
So I'd be interested in that tonight.
Yeah, I wear many masks because it's funny. I have a friend on my Facebook page. I'd asked a question about as this get basically a choking orgasm, and this lady goes to church that I know, and she started telling me how the dom was supposed to take care of the sub, and I'm like, oh, honey, how would you even know about that? However, never know what's behind closed doors with some people. So let me tell you how the format should go, but we're going to do the format anyways. So the ladies would end up asking one question that they've always wanted to ask men, and then they'll answer. The men ask the women the same thing. One question the women have to ask. Then I have a toss-up question. That's our third one. And the toss-up question could be anything. And I mean anything. However, since we got to modify it up a little bit, we're going to have a little fun. I can tell you right now, get out your comfort zone. Right now, I'm streaming on Facebook, on my business page, under it's Nate from Big Nate TV. On YouTube, it's Nate from Big Nate TV. Twitch, watch Big Nate TV. Twitter, watch Big Nate TV. And of course, my main Facebook page, which is Big Nate, Big Nate Morrell. However, let's get down to brass tacks now. You know, I feel like a modified Kevin Sanders in a weird way, like asking some of these questions. And I always thought that was weird that he would ask on live video your dress size or how would you rate yourself. But H2O girl, what is a question you would want to ask men now that's a burning question that you would want to know?
I don't know.
Right.
Now I think overall, like, the art of dating is completely lost. Mm-hmm. And men don't know how to date. They don't know how to communicate. Mm-hmm. There's no trying to get to know somebody. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't make sense. Like, why text, how are you 20 times in a row? Because I'm the same as I was the last 19 days. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. So, in other words, you think the communication or the effort with the men is not there?
Yeah, I mean, for basic starters.
Keisha, what you think, my dear?
A question that I would like to ask men. I guess my question would be, what is the holdup with commitment?
I gave you softball questions.
I'm asking softball questions?
That's a softball question. All right, so let's get to the top one. Let's get to the first one.
As a seasoned woman, I'll call myself a seasoned woman.
Answer may shock you.
I was in a serious relationship. And it was a very serious relationship on my part, and I guess I thought it was on his part. But when it came down to commitment, it was a backing up type of thing. You know, men are so afraid of commitment, and then once they lose you, it's all about, you know, what can I do now to get you back, and do you want marriage? No, if marriage wasn't your first thought, if I wasn't the one, you know, the old saying in my family is, a man knows within that first year if you're the one. You know, so what's keeping them from going to that next step, especially after everything we see that's going on in the world? You know, there's COVID, and you know, there's all kinds of things that are going on. What is it with the commitment? You know, is it something that the woman doing? And here's another one from me. You got me started down. Why do all women got to be crazy when we are emotional? Because we state what we feel, which is truly the obvious. If there's something going on, we feel it. God gave us something called women's intuition. And when we have that women's intuition, it's there for a reason. So don't call us crazy. Why are we crazy when the deception is on your part? And then when it's found out, that's a problem. Admit you're wrong, man up. No women are better at it than you guys are.
Yeah. Take it from me, I know.
What you think, H2O girl?
On the crazy, I think it's well earned by most women.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Elaborate.
I think most of the time the girls are being crazy.
Let me tell you, let me throw this out there to you about that one. It kind of goes into the first question, why men don't commit, or they think that the women are crazy. The situation becomes, most of us are meeting people online. Sometimes we can meet them in real life, but a lot of times we're meeting them online. And one of the things I love to tell people, if you're looking for a husband or wife, you'll never find that husband or wife that you want in Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's nothing wrong with meeting people online, because I've met numerous people that have met online, gotten married, and they have thriving relationships. A lot of people. However, because there are so many options, and if I'm telling H2O girl good morning, I may be telling Keisha grand rising 5 minutes later.
It's the same conversation for 20 people. I agree.
Right. And so dating is a ruthless sport. It is unmerciful. If you know how to play it right, the game changes up a little bit. So
when you're in a relationship and you're saying good morning to your main one, or who that person is considered to be the main one, but you're saying grand rising, and we found out about it, then we're considered crazy because we do some investigation.
Okay, we getting there. We coming down that road. I gotta get you on the main road before I get to the highway. So
I'm already at the highway. I'm driving.
I know you at the highway. Look, we about to have a high-speed chase in a few minutes. So,
and he's been kicked out the car at the gas station, and she took off.
Pretty much. So, because a lot of people hide behind the computer screen, it gives them a lot more autonomy, and there are a lot of people that don't have the morals that we have. What you and I may respect and honor, a lot of people don't. However, the complaint is a common one. The complaint is one where there are a lot of married people and single people. There are a lot, like we just had a whole discussion, and separated does not mean single. It means that you are estranged from your spouse. And I always tell people, they say they're separated, are you moving towards divorce? No, let's move towards, let's move on, and then we'll still date other people. But if they've been separated for years and years and years, you're wasting time. Now, let's get on the highway real quick for Keisha. Cheating is very expensive. And the mind of a cheater is 3 reasons that men and women cheat. The one that is it's not uncommon, but it's rare. It just happens. And I've seen people get into a situation where there was whatever, and a lapse of judgment, not to say they didn't love their spouse, but it was a situation that happened, may have been one time and one time only. Just saying. Not saying it's popular. It happens sometimes. That is probably the least popular one. The second one, which everybody thinks is the most popular one, drop your comments below. The second one is the most popular one is the person really has no respect for you, the relationship, or their self. And they already know cheating. They already know cheater. And because they already know cheater, they're very good at hiding it in the beginning. I'm going to stick a pin in that because we're going to go down. We're going to take a little detour in a minute. But the one who usually gets people to step outside the relationship if they're cheating is they're not happy at home. And all of this comes from communication. And I remember telling the last person I dealt with, I said, part of a relationship is being able to have the difficult conversations and still be with each other. I was married before. And so I watched my parents for 47 years have difficult conversations. And some of those conversations were resolved quickly. Some of them were very, very, very hard. But in relationships, whether you are living with the person, married to them, or you're just whatever you're doing, communication has to be the key. Ina, I ain't forgot about you. We get ready to get there, my dear.
Hey, Ina.
So now, I told you this, right? So there comes a point where we have to look in the mirror at ourselves. And in the book that I wrote, every book, self-help book I write, the first thing we talk about is self and evaluating self and accountability. It really doesn't matter how many times I say it. There's no easy way to say it. And usually when I post it every 6 months, because I'm probably looking for attention after the 6 months, I'll say this post and then I have to kind of follow it up. I told you the mindset of a cheater, but people that get cheated on, and I mean, I'm going to give you the cleanest version I can. It is their own fault. Let me break it down. Especially men after 40. Like, how in the world are you cheating and you got ED, bro? You take the metformin and hydrochloride and you barely get it up, let alone, go a couple of rounds. But, hey.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're cheating after 40 because they can go limp, but we're never go limp. So why would we even try cheating?
Watch where I go with this.
Oh my goodness.
So the reason I say it's your fault that they cheated on you, we already know that animal is not going to change its stripes into spots. It is what it is. No matter how we slice it up. However, the first point is you already know they're cheating because you suspect it. Most people just want it to go away and hope that they stop. They just hope that it stops. The second one, you're not paying attention. Because there's no way, I'm a 30-year-old man trapped in a 51-year-old body. And rest and believe, when I'm in the gym and I come out that gym because I'm fired up and all the testosterone is pumping, and then I want to jump on a plane and fly to Atlanta or Houston or wherever the hell it is that I'm getting ready to go to see a woman. I done pop a rhino pill, an African Superman, 2 Royal Honey, and an energy drink. I'm ready to rumble. But guess what? It's going to take, instead of taking me 30 days to recover, 3 hours to recover, or 30 minutes or however, when I was younger, it may take me a day. So when I say you're not paying attention to your significant other, if this is your significant other, even if they're not living with you, how is it they're able to run around and you don't know what they're doing? And then some people will say, I'm not keeping tabs on my mate. But if we're in a relationship and you say, Nate, I'm going out with Ina, I'm like, all right, cool. Where y'all going? We going to Piggly Wiggly and Texas Roadhouse. All right, let me cash up you $100 because I need you to get in the Uber and come back here, and I want you to drink a couple of bottles of Casamigos, and we're gonna have a conversation when you get home. I know where you at. If you say, if I say, Keisha,
Yeah, he said Casamigos.
Yeah, I did.
He did. He got me up on that one.
Piggly Wiggly got me. I was like, oh.
The Casamigos. I love me some Casamigos.
I'm going out with Miles, my son. We're gonna go smoke hookahs, and we should be home by 3:00. Because as my woman, as my partner, as my friend nowadays, you should know where I'm at. Because heaven forbid I become a hashtag. Rest in peace. And then people say, well, where is he? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? The last one ties in also. They don't want to address the offending party so that they don't stir up their happy home, and they just turn a blind eye and let you do anything.
But how is it happy though? That's my point.
Yes, my dear, I can assure you right now, Sister Barbara, who just came home from Bible study, is getting ready to jump in the bed and go to sleep. Her 35-year-old boyfriend who just came home from jail is already out 2K9. And she's good with it. He's out doing what he's doing because their esteem is at that level. This is the best I can do. I'll be completely honest with you. I had a situation where, even to this day, I still love the girl. If she picked up that phone and said, how you doing? I'd probably melt. But I also kind of knew it wasn't going to work because she didn't bring me around her friends. and we were in a 3-year relationship. The problem is in that last part is that when you confront the cheater, even if you got all of the evidence, what do? They hit you with the shaggy. It wasn't me. We got you on videotape. It wasn't me. Bro, I see you over there with Nate with the Casamigos. By the way, why is Nate laying on the bar with his shirt off? I don't know. But it wasn't me. And they were like, I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm good. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that that's the situation that plays out because nobody is going to talk about this. The problem is, once that person breaks a pattern, it needs to be addressed. If I'm texting Ina no later than 10 o'clock in the morning, every day, good morning with some flowers, and we talk at noon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's certain patterns that we do. And then I break the pattern. It may be I had to go see a client, something. But then when I consistently break those patterns, then we have the red flags. Nobody wants to talk about, let's address the red flags because we're scared to communicate with the person we're dealing with. And so...
Okay, Nate, are you speaking from a male perspective or a female perspective? Because I'm going to tell you one thing that I'm going to do as a female.
We don't talk.
Pattern. We're going to be consistent. That's how we know when a man is cheating. You got to start to break pattern. We don't break pattern.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep going.
We could be cheating and not break pattern.
There you go.
We've already established that women do it better than men. Way better than men. It is almost incredible. It is fascinating.
But you know what? If we don't like it, but if the trust is already broken, is when it starts to play in our mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't like to cheat. At least I don't. But when the trust is already broken, okay, and I'm going to show you how to really play this game.
So that's a good point.
My mama always told me, my people said, women gonna cheat for 2 reasons. And I found this to be true because I'm not a cheater when I'm in a relationship. For revenge, or we done fell in love. And because of those, if I'm in a relationship with someone and one of those things happen, I guarantee it's because that person cheated first. And then all the trust is gone. If I can't trust anybody, trust is probably got to be my number one thing in a relationship. You know?
Yes.
Now that I'm a seasoned woman, when I was younger, I said my girlish ways. Yes, I just want him to love me and I want to be seen. But now it's about trust. There are too many factors in my life. I have a family. I have kids. I have a career. That I need to know that if we are building something together, that I can trust you with things that I talk about. I can trust you being around my family. I can trust you being around my daughters and my son. You know what I'm saying? Because so much is going on in this world today. I can trust that I can send you $100, or we put our money together and we have a joint account. That money is gonna go there. We plan on a vacation or something like that. But if I don't have that, then absolutely
I'm not gonna fool with you
at all.
Yeah, I agree with you, Keisha. In my 20s, I would have entertained it for a little bit, but now that I'm seasoned 2, I'm quick to dismiss. Bye bye.
All right.
Tyro.
Well, see, if you go into a couple of groups, because in our world that is logical, it's time to go. If you have unexplained actions, there are people that will, as you guys said, will play the game. And AIDS is still out there. STDs are still out there. And I always tell women, you know, as a woman, he can bring home anything, right? Keep taking it back. In my work, for me, you cheat, it's one and done. We gone. Because you can bring me anything and not know it. However, the beauty of this situation is situations like that should be caught early, not when we are in a full-blown getting ready to sign a mortgage together, and all of a sudden you just found out that he's with Keisha Renee. And again, how do you have your? They're good. I go to work. I come home because I know Ina's home. I know Honey's home. I know my kids are somewhere ready to do something mindless with me. When do I have time to do anything between going from work, Piggly Wigglies, to home?
You never watched Cheaters? Wait, you ain't never watched Cheaters?
Hold up.
That
Yeah.
cheat will find a way.
They will do it at work.
Yes.
I understand that.
In the back of the grocery store.
Listen,
Lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't have time to do that.
women don't have time. Men.
Let's take that
don't.
back a little bit. Most women don't.
Well, it is what it is. Ina, what's going on with you? Are you in Dallas or Houston?
No, I'm in Houston with my sister
right.
Keisha up there.
Oh yeah,
She's
I
my
got-
soror.
Yes,
She
my
told me about
sorrow. Sorrow till we die.
That's so funny because when I went to college, Mississippi, the first thing I saw was an AKA, and I damn near fell out the truck. But so what's going on? What's the question you would want to ask men?
So many questions. You were talking about cheating, so
Doesn't have to be cheating. Because we're gonna get to the part in a minute.
yeah, cheating. Yeah.
Yes.
What's the question I want to ask? Lord have mercy. If you say you don't see the red flag, okay, and like you said, you're already in this mortgage thing, you got kids and all of that. I don't even know how to phrase this question. Why do they cheat? Why, if you got a good woman at home that does everything that you want, y'all have this supposedly communication open, why is that habitual cheater? Why can't he stop? I mean, why can't he just say, you know what? Like you said, my boyish ways is over. I'm a grown man with a mortgage now. Why can't I keep it in my pants? Even though your good woman at home is willing to try all that good stuff that you supposedly need.
Because you answered your own question in a weird way. We always know he's a habitual cheater.
Yeah.
Because he
We
cheats.
already know in a situation like that, you know he's doing something, but we even don't confront him, we turn a blind eye. Watch this. He was never really in the relationship. And the reason he does it and he won't let you go, why would I let you go?
Yeah.
Why would I let you go when
There's no reason.
if that don't fail over there with Barbara Ann, if that fails, I can come right back on over to my main girl.
But
Why
see,
would
some
I-
of us didn't know he was an habitual cheater at first. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he put on that facade for years, and then you start seeing signs after you got mortgages and kids and bills piling up. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to go
No,
with
you
this.
were ignoring the signs. You were ignoring the signs.
Maybe.
They were there.
Maybe.
They were there. Maybe you
They
ignored
were
it.
always there.
I'm
So-
gonna say
But
this:
she's not
we're not
cheating.
big mama now. We're not gonna wait till the mortgages and stuff like that and stay in a relationship or stuff like. We're not them. I'm not big mama. I'm not granny, and I'm not
No.
Martha and Aunt Cal and them. And they waited and at the funeral where 5 and 6 other kids show up. No. No, it ain't gonna be death at a funeral. And I hear what you're saying, H2O girl. The warning signs were there. And you're right. I think we have to ask those thought-provoking questions. But if you don't see the signs, because you go into a relationship saying, okay,
trust.
Here it is, we're dating. Trust. We built that. And if a person that's built that and that foundation is there, you know, somewhere along the line, if they get bored, we know men cheat. You know, back in the day, you know, long as you took care of home, you came back. But it ain't like that no more. Natasha has a good point right there. Nor can they handle her day this out. But if you look at those, like I hear what you're saying when you said the signs were there. I was dating a guy and I was like, when was the last time I asked those questions? When was the last time you was in a relationship? And how many relationships before that were there? Because those are questions that you ask. And then just thinking about it, like H2O girl said, you know, the signs were there. I mean, and I was in a relationship with this guy and he was like, you know, he had dated a lady in December and he was with someone else, you know, dated another woman 3 months, 6 months. I was like, he was a habitual dater. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, but I asked those questions, but the wool was over my eyes, and I chose to stay up in there, and I should have cut it off right then and there. I guess the question for me as a woman should have been, why didn't I cut it off right then and there?
Right.
Yeah. And I'm
or
like,
maybe we didn't see the signs in the way that everybody else sees them. Because I have been in a relationship where maybe it was a sign, but like Keisha said, I didn't really pay attention to it till after he was gone. I was like, that made a whole lot of sense now. Mm-hmm. But back then, that wool was over because, you know, it was good. It was you know, good. I had everything I needed. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Sex can make things crystal clear or cloud things up. I'm telling you as a man, because I know I can think of one person, she did something to me, and then she called me the next day and said, I'm going back to my boyfriend. And I had to have a conversation with myself. I'm like, Nate, you might as well go down to the courthouse and pull a restraining order out on yourself. Because I, like, nowhere in the world I was going to let her go. And so, you know, yes, sometimes we don't want to confront things.
So Nate, okay, now you got to go back to this one because that is hitting home for me. So when she said that, did you ever talk to her afterward? Did you ever have a conversation with her? Like, was it something that you did that she said, okay, well, this is pushing me back to my boyfriend, or my heart was still with him in the first place? Have you ever talked to her about that?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm ready. Tell me.
So yeah, come on. I'm ready. Come on.
She said, I did it because it was revenge because he was cheating on me. But she loved him and she didn't want to leave him.
But she used you in the middle of her stuff.
Yeah, dropping dead bodies. That's what I call it.
Listen, it happens. I just happen to admit it. Men won't tell you things like that. I just happen to admit it. He put me in a situation, and that wasn't the first time. Some of them won't even tell you until you sit back. Until you sit back and you like watch, and you're like, you had a dude. And I look at, like, now, once I get your name, I'll search you on social media.
Yeah,
I learned that from my sister.
Mm-hmm. I want to see what you're about, what your social media is about, what your mindset is.
Even when I get in the house, the first thing I do, I say, can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Now you acting like us now.
Not that quickly, but oh my gosh.
You go through the medicine cabinet?
I go straight to the medicine cabinet. I start clicking. While we sitting there talking, I'm looking the medications up. Oh, that's the bipolar. Oh. whatever. And so, yeah, you have to nowadays. If you dip into something and they won't tell you, yeah, I've been HIV positive for 25 years. I have herpes. But don't get scared. Because before we get off this thing tonight, I guarantee you, ladies, I guarantee you in 2 weeks, you'll be on at least 3 dates. If you do what I show you. But I promise you, it is like clockwork. So, most men are not going to really ask too many questions because men are visual. We see, da 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 da. And one of the things that I run into that is a huge problem is that I like romance. I like flirting. If I want to meet someone online, you'll know if I'm flirting with you because I'm gonna like 10 of your posts. And between the 8th and the 10th one, it's gonna be something so far back. You be like, he went through my page. Absolutely, I'm interested. Or if you make some kind of thirst trap post, I'll be like, yeah, I'll cook you dinner, take you out.
I guess the question is, where you taking her out to? Whataburger?
Depends on what she says. So here's something interesting.
I caught that.
Men will put women in a hierarchy. I don't care if you are a chronic cheater, serial dater. There is one woman that is our go-to. That is the wife. Whether he admits it or not, there is one woman that we gonna run to every time. There are women that we date. The women we date, those are the fun girls. We just going out with you. But then most women get treated like this. The Friday night freak, the jump off. What are you doing, Eve? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't even see Keisha playing them games, boy. You look like you get your ass beat with Keisha. What do you mean, young man? What am I doing? Paying bills, working.
Yeah, that's Keisha for sure.
We going to Ruth Chris? You got that Casimir?
See, I don't even answer. You know the rule. Don't call me after a certain time.
Yes.
There's a rule to that. Don't call me after a certain time. Excuse me? I won't even answer.
Oh, I probably think you were married by then. However, so
Nate, let me ask you a question though. For women, like once we reach a certain age, we definitely mature faster than men. Okay, I've been in cougar mode for about 15 years. All right, I'm no longer in cougar mode. Yeah, I was in cougar mode for a long time. So, but now I'm in, okay, at this point, love don't live here anymore. I'm just looking for security. At what age do men get to that level? Do they do that when the Viagra kick in, when that Viagra stage, when they get to 40, when it can't rise no more? Because that's not us. Once we get in our prime, our sex drive goes into overdrive. I kid you not, overdrive.
Yep.
Overdrive.
So, there's a magical question I ask at every event. Are you ready to share your space with someone?
Oh, and then I think Natasha Stanfield has a question. She posted something.
She said most people dating wear masks, which is true.
Okay.
Mhm.
Chameleon. And there were, listen, after 3 dates, I start qualifying you out. What are we doing here? The first date, I get it. All right, you got me for a meal, depending on how I like you. It might be Olive Garden. I might splurge and go to Texas Roadhouse. I might. If I'm really feeling you, it's Chipotle.
From Texas to Chipotle.
Yeah, you double whatever you want. Do it up, baby. Get a glass of wine. Let's go.
You want turkey legs?
Yeah.
It's out there.
The second date, that's kind of a let's feel you out. By the third time, we're already feeling each other. And so when I say you have to qualify, I was so mad when I came home from court during my divorce. I was fired up. And I remember sitting in the room because I was about to cry like a baby. And Dr. Phil said, do you qualify your potential mate? And just stuck with me, and I qualified them. Depending on the mood that I'm in, depending on how I envision you. Are you wifey? Are you just someone I want to date? Or are you, let me call an Uber for you, because I don't feel like driving. Matter of fact, I don't want to lose my parking spot. And all too often, a lot of women get treated like the last one, because sex comes like that. Oh, Keisha, you ain't gonna give it to me? That's cool. Old girl over there, and that one over there, and that one over there. But I like you. It's almost like a pimp mentality. And so you have to get with people that are like-minded. That's why I say it's so many options on the internet. It's so many options that you have to separate yourself. And so I know that it's almost like sperm wanting to fertilize an egg. Everybody fighting, but only one gets to that spot. And I think what's happening is a lot of people they're talking themselves out of the blessings because they've been hurt and they've been done wrong, instead of just saying, let me chalk that up as a loss and keep going. And so what happens is, God bless Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels said a lot of things that was on point, but he did it in a bad way. Because they put us, Kevin Samuels, Ace Metaphor, Steven Jackson, a lot of these people pit women against men. And that's not how it should be. So, as we all know, the world is changing very subtly. It's changing so subtle, but it's dramatic and it's moving fast. So now we have to adjust. The principle stays the same. So, again, they don't know what they're talking about. A man that find up a wife, find up a good thing. Oh, okay. That's a surefire way to keep that thinking going on and not go for the man that you want. Let me segue in, because we almost at that hour mark. I'm about to tell you guys how to get the man that you want.
Okay.
Or at least get on a date. So there are a couple of places you can meet good men. The gas station is one. But only do this during the day. Go to the gas station. See a guy you like, pop your hood. Pop your hood and start looking. If he likes you, he gonna come over there and be like, How you doing? I don't know a damn thing going wrong with the car. I don't know what's going on with the car, but it seems like whenever y'all get a flat tire, you know, we want to go and, yeah, you know, it might be your starter or your alternator. He ain't paying attention to a damn thing you say. You just checking the oil. Promise you that. Promise you that. When they see you with a flat tire or that hood up, let me hit the inhaler before I say whatever I gotta say. Boom.
You gonna have me driving around different gas stations.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Ultimate place to meet men. Nobody believes me. I fell into this situation on complete accident. But when you do this, you gotta go with a battle buddy. You gotta go with someone you know. Get in your car. Y'all have your little drink. You drive down to your closest strip club. And you sit in the parking lot. And you pluck them off as they coming out the strip club. Now, let me stick a pin in that. I'm going to give you the ultimate line to make any man stop and talk to you. It works 99% of the time. You don't have to do it at the strip club. You can do it at your office. If you don't believe me, do it at your office. Do it in the elevator. And I guarantee you every man stops and he's going to respond. All you got to do is say one thing to him. There's one sentence. Every man stops.
Please tell us.
I don't care if he's gay, straight, weird, whatever. Every man stops. The sentence is, I like your pants.
I like your pants.
I like your pants. Because what's he going to do? He going to
Thank
look
you.
down. He going to look down. Is my zipper open?
Okay.
All you gotta do is like, how you doing? I like your pants. You ain't gotta say nothing else. He gonna talk. Look at the wheels turn in Keisha's head.
Yep.
Look at the wheels turn. You ain't. I guarantee this Saturday you ain't even sit in the parking lot.
And it would be me and Ina.
Yes, it would be.
Look, y'all be down there and be like, at the strip club, you might have to add a little razzle dazzle to, hey, handsome, I like your pants. He gonna run over there. Why did I say the strip club?
Yes, why?
95% of the men in there are single and alone. Number 2, they flush with cash. Okay. Y'all gonna see me on somebody's TV show.
Okay.
Think about it. He already make it rain. All you gotta do is put them glasses on, show him some shoulders. You like my pants? I like it.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So-
practicing.
Now you gonna go home.
Hood up.
And really take his
Hood up. Flat tire.
Hood up, flat
Hood
tire.
up, flat tire.
And as Nate said, Nate, I like your pants.
Hey, Auntie, I like them pants.
There you go.
Do you need to black the eyes too? I like
You
your
ain't gotta
pants.
do that. Listen, I'm a cheap whore. You can catch me with a Slurpee and I like your pants. Who are you talking to? What's wrong with you? I got on basketball shorts, which is really the equivalent of a sundress to women.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
I like your pants. The reason I tell y'all to do this is because half the time I may see you and like you, but I'm already on guard because if you listen to what a lot of women say, don't be in my inbox. Or, how you doing? They gonna look at you and walk on by. I might look at you. I might, and you know, y'all know it's obvious with me. I don't have no cut cards. I'm like, don't smell good walking past. I'll put some gum in my mouth real quick and run to you. But I like your pants. And it's okay to make the first move, or at least put the seed out there. If you don't believe me, it's in the Bible. Because Jacob, sure enough, saw Rachel coming down that hill with them stinky sheep. And what did he do? What did he do? He moved the stone. I like your pants. Oh, you want to move this stone for me that I've moved probably 1,000,000 times? What's wrong with this boy? Do you? I guarantee you can do this in the grocery store. Sir, do you think these oranges are fresh? It's just simple conversation starter because we've been conditioned. He's got to make the first move. While you waiting for them to make the first move, guess what? I done got a 20-year-old something that's looking at me like, yeah, you know.
Hey, daddy.
It is a ruthless sport. And
Yes.
to be quite honest with you, I do believe, and I honestly believe, there are a lot of people that do want relationships and that people are interested in healthy, thriving relationships. The problem is that they push it out so much, negative, dysfunctional relationships, that we think this is the norm. Here, we're old enough. Let's go back to the Little Rascals. What did they say? When you girl, you boys kiss you.
Cooties.
Look at society now.
Mm-hmm. Got too much going on.
Got too much going on. So what I'm saying is, is that there comes a point where whatever we speak into the atmosphere, into the universe, that is what we get. As a man thinketh, that is what he becomes. If you already think there's some trash and dating is trash, that is what you want to get. I'm having a ball. And when I say, what I'm going to say is going to go against the principle. Tomorrow morning, whatever y'all do, y'all sitting around and whatever it is that y'all doing down in the Lone Star State, especially Houston, I got to see what's going on. You have to be like, I want you to do this. 10 men on the roster by this time next month. You should have 10 men in your phone book. Because now we got to have fun with it. Then by the time we get to October, here's what's going to happen. We're going to treat it just like the NCAA finals.
The draft. Huh?
The top 4 battle it out. But you have to have fun with it. I'm dating with a purpose. Okay, well, you dating with a purpose. Okay, that's cool. Most people, it goes against the principle. I'm dating and I want to date. No, it's summer. I want to put on my little hoochie daddy shorts and stuff my pants with a sock and go strut around the park, with you with your shoulders out and your little half shirt. I love stretch marks. Because after I drop you off, I'm going to ride right around the corner, go have an ice cream date, with old girl that I'd have met at the 7-Eleven. And then Saturday, I'll be out with the one I really like, but she probably acting silly. Every morning, good morning. The one that I really like, I don't text her good morning.
Why is that?
Did you bring lunch? Because I already know y'all getting, in the beginning, I already know you're getting a couple of different good morning text messages. But I bet you, bring lunch? What you want to eat today? I don't think about Chipotle. Boom. What time for lunch? And there it is. Have fun with it. It's not that serious. In October, my conversation becomes a little bit different. Because then we play Squid Games with them. May the best man win. I promise you, have fun with it. If somebody steps up and is like, I'm about to take you off the block. Although you guys were worthy competitors, we found a contestant that was a little bit more suitable for the job. And we want to thank you for coming out. We have lovely parting gifts in the back for you. Please exit stage right. And so Keisha said something, and I'm about to close it out with this. Keisha said something that is very important. I was in cougar mode. I'm going to tell you this because it's going to go against principle. Because we having fun right now.
Okay.
For y'all, I would do a 50-50 split. And I guarantee you how the reactions are going to be different. Your first half, go get yourself a young man. Because guess what he going to do? Yeah, dog. I got this lady, yeah. She up there in Houston. Yeah, she's still older, yeah. And all of them like this, yeah, dog. And then heaven forbid, you put the creme de la meow meow on. Now he like, Keisha, I'm gonna mow your grass and trim the hedges. And did you still want me to wear the leather shorts while I do this? And then you go and you get some people that around your age. Mister, see, you can tell if he's marriage material. Ask him about his grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got a 23-year-old and an 8-year-old. So I can play any side of the spectrum. But I guarantee you pick 5 and 5 because you need to have 10. And have fun with it. Juggling. I guarantee them young dudes, I guarantee you, they gonna be about it with you. The only problem with women is when you get someone who's 20 years younger than me. I know somebody married her husband. I don't know how she pulled that off. He's 30 and she's 60 and some change. And she laying his ass out. He won't leave. He will not leave. He be yelling, fussing. They still together. Even at my age, I'll be like my boys. They be like, so what are you doing today? Man, I'm about to go hit this 70-year-old chick up. And they be like, what? And I'm like, she's 70. She got great grandkids. So what are you saying, Nate? You already know what I'm saying. You know where to find me at. It's 10 o'clock tonight. Because you know she go to bed at 11.
Okay.
But see, you have to have fun. I have fun. I've already done the, come on, be in a relationship with me. Do this, do that. And that's cool. That's cool. But once I started having fun, the game changes totally different. Because you don't want to act right. You don't want to, get down. You don't want. I gotta ask you and beg you to go out with me to spend my money. I don't think so. And as women, it should be. I am the problem because in October we gonna separate the men from the boys. All of you are very handsome young men. I like all of your pants, especially you Mr. Basketball shorts. Put on them great sweatpants I like. And I guarantee you start to have fun with it and you look at it and you like saying, you know what, I'm dating, I'm having fun. The energy is going to change, the atmosphere is going to change. The way they approach you. What are you looking for? Like I'm in this group. What do you bring to the table? And the guy got mad because I said, if that was my sister, I said, you cut him loose. I know what kind of, that's why after I leave y'all, after I do this, I'm going straight to the gym. It's 11 o'clock out time. So ain't nobody in there. So I can go and I don't have to, oil my legs up. But rest assured, gotta have fun. I'm trying to tell you, have fun. Okay. Go walk on the treadmill and watch them look at you. Because I know I'm like, and I would follow you all around Gold's Gym and Planet Fitness. Then when you start going to, I'm like, you want a protein shake?
Not to look at the lips at the protein.
Because I'm hungry. I'm probably dehydrated because I ain't drink enough. I was drooling and trying not to fart and hurt myself, showing off for you. It's showtime in the gym for me. Like they did the other day when here you go, big man, you okay? I say, bro, I don't give a damn. We can do whatever you want to do up in here, run a marathon. I see her and we gonna sweat and I might take my shirt off and flex my chest. I like her. So she said she had a husband. And I was like, bro, we got to kind of chill out, man. I found she had a husband. But I promise you, have fun with it. It's not dating sucks. They pissed in the dating pool. How many times have we been in the pool and people that pissed all in the pool when we were young? And what do? We stayed in the damn pool and was jumping off the board. So what I'm saying is, things have changed because people have access to more options. And like you said, it's okay to be that strong woman. I love that shit. I love it. Because guess what? When you start flexing, I'm now at the point where I'm like this. Change the time. I was gonna call AAA, but show me what you got, baby. And as you doing that, you down low. Make sure you put them heels on. I want to see you change that tire with some heels. You will mint julep when you get in here. So it's okay to be strong, but remember, men like to be the damsel in distress. That's why you're at the gas station popping the hood, because they want to be the savior. Think about it. In Shrek, Lord Farquaad said, Shrek, to say, he
was Dr. Shrek.
Shrek is the ultimate love story.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And so it's like, I tell him, I'm like, when we in these big handsome men group, and I had to sit there, I'm like, this ain't no damn BBW group. I'm the fucking prize. They act like the prize. And I had to tell them, first and foremost, y'all want to chase Mr. Muscle Man over there? He gonna give you a protein shake. Me? Shit, we might be over at Piggly Wiggly getting whatever we about to get for a cookout, and before we go home, we ain't already hit, Whataburger, Smash Burger, Checkers, because I want them damn, cheesecake French fries or something. Gotta go with the winning hand. Somebody won't be. But no, we want to go with Mr. Muscle Bound Man. Till them steroids kick in and nobody in the family can stop his big ass. That's all I'm saying. You gotta have fun with it. And when I tell you, I really wish the men, as we progress with this every 2 weeks, I'm gonna do it. And as it progresses, I'll probably have more men. I am going to make my way to Houston because there's clearly something in Houston that's calling me. I don't know, but I do. Like, I'll be in Philadelphia, Raleigh, and I'll be in a couple other cities doing events. So I know y'all emailed me. I have gifts.
Oh,
I have gifts.
I like your pants.
I like your pants. And you gonna clean up with this. See, I ain't I'm gonna call my sisters up. My sisters would love Keisha. But we'll be like, we getting ready to go to Jamaica, right? But we going to Jamaica. I wouldn't tell Keisha too much. We just touched down Jamaica. And you're like, all right, don't even worry about things. Everything's paid for. Now we in hedonism. It's going off. Look, have fun. We live every day, die once.
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I can sit here and tell you all the horror stories and all the mean things that women have done to me. And there's been some mean stuff, because men will never admit the mean stuff that women have done to them. But if you keep saying, I'm having fun. I am a wife. I tell them I got baby fever. And it happens. And when I say when I'm on fire, I am on fire. The problem is the wife has to come with it. Because I am not baby daddy material. At all. That first one, we had to have a checklist on the wall. Because I'm like, oh, damn. Well, you got your shoes on? Shit, you got socks on? All right, this is cool. Put your glasses on. What's your name again? Then when I had two, I couldn't cheat because I'd be like mixing names up. I'd be like, what's your name again? I'm like, all right. It's easy just to remember one name. But the whole thing is, have fun with it, because we have to unlearn all of the stuff that we've been doing in our life. And Keisha, I promise you will be very good at it. The older men, they gonna be like, man, she a boss. Yeah, I am a boss, but you still taking me to Ruth Chris, big boy. I like it.
I do too. I like Eddie V's too.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
It depends on how much I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a way of finding out if I'm gonna like you or not.
Well,
I'm curious to find out how.
I think they love you when you take you to those places. So.
Everybody can't go to them places. The majority of them are not going to them places okay. So here's what I'll be honest. I know if I'm gonna take you somewhere. I'll ask this question. I'll say, Ina, you can pick multiple ones. What's your weakness? Purses, clothes, shoes?
None of them, actually. I can do without any of them. My weakness is time.
No, I'm asking you about material. I did the code, but it's like, so you like, is your thing shoes, purses, clothes?
If I had to pick, it would probably be purses.
Mm-hmm. The answer I'm looking for me, just for me, because it's a backdoor question, is shoes, because that's my fetish. Shoes.
See, I would learn that from your Facebook page.
Huh?
I would learn that from your Facebook page.
Not on mine.
Not on yours, huh?
Oh no, mine is all over the place. We might be talking about why my therapist sent me to a sex therapist. Then the next minute, we talking about what's on sale at the grocery store.
Your therapist sent you to a sex therapist?
That's a whole different video.
Yeah.
Oh man, is that part 3?
There's a video out there.
I need to go to a sex therapist. I really do.
So what happened was, I was at the dentist, and the dentist, that's my girl. Like, she takes care of me. And so when I first met her, like, she's doing, the first day I met her, she did a scaling and a root canal. I like, do whatever you gotta do. And so, your mouth wide open, and like they sucking everything, and my tongue kept hitting her finger in the back of my head. I'm like, man, I hope this lady don't think I'm being a pervert trying to lick her finger.
Yeah.
And I told that to my therapist, and she looked at me, she was like, well, why would you think that? I'm like, oh.
You have nice teeth, by the way. I'm a teeth woman.
Me too. Nice smile. Yeah. He said every time.
The teeth give me
teeth better be good.
His teeth are nice. His teeth are nice.
But I just, it's like you have to have fun. And like, these people on the internet, they there for a reason. They there for a reason. And
yeah, I can even like that. You have changed my whole, because in my mind, I've always just dated for seriousness. I've never dated for fun. It's just always been serious. I'm dating because I want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be out there doing this. But if you're just dating for fun and, hey, we're going to go have drinks, ain't no commitment or anything like that. I've never dated for fun. And this right here is just, my whole mind is like, you're going to change me.
Nate.
Yes.
Do you have a time limit on that though? Like some people date for fun, but is there a time limit you should date and just cut it off and make him miss you or whatever?
Ooh,
that's no game. We ain't playing games.
It's not about playing games. It's about sometimes you give some people too much time when you should have pulled it back.
Okay, yeah. So remember when I said so when I talk to people, I'm talking to people that are relationship minded. I come off as like I'm a serial dater, but I'm really qualifying for who do I want to waste my time with? We went on the first date. Okay, you got lucky. You went on the second date. All right, you must have called me back and you must have said something magical to me, and we still vibing. We went on the third date. Now I want to know, so what are you doing out here? If they haven't already told me. Enos, what are you dating to get married? You looking for a commitment? Or you just out here dating? What are you doing? Just, and it's so casual, because people, when they get relaxed and they're like, oh, I'm just dating for friends. No problem. Because guess what? We don't have you in heavy rotation. You ain't Beyonce, you ain't gonna break my soul. You might be Quavo and Takeoff and Offset or Takeoff hotel lobby. You getting some airplay, but you ain't getting all of that. Versus, I'm looking for a commitment. All right, now let's keep going. After the third date, you should know where that person is going. And because people are so self-centered and so in their box, and they're so arrogant, it's such a non-threatening question, because they're like a bull in a china shop, especially men. What they want to do? Yeah. I got that Casamigos. I'm gonna come over. Where? You can get a room. I like the penthouse at the Four Seasons. Put them sweatpants on that I like. Make sure you take your gas station pills, Jack. I'm dead serious.
And keep those pants on.
I like your pants. He'll stop dead in his tracks. He will stop dead in his tracks and be like, then he might walk away and be sitting up there beating himself up. But just ask him, like, what, y'all can do so much for us and have us doing all sorts of things. Think about how many men went to jail because they went and robbed the bank. Remember Sunshine? Margaret. Yeah, I ain't coming back home. I ain't hung up the phone. When I tell you I'm cheap, it's easy to get me. Put your hand on my chest, name. I just love that cologne you have on. I'm like, we can get me a little coat like that. We might be going. I got a sports jacket in the back of my car. We going to this restaurant where I gotta wear a sports jacket. And how much was your car note again? All I'm saying is men want to be wanted. That's why men cheat down. They cheat down because usually the woman is not of the level of the woman that he's with, and he cheats down because she made him feel wanted.
I agree.
Women cheat up because they want to feel secure. And women don't like insecure men. Not girls, because girls are cheating and then did something lower quality. And it's okay. It's all right. But have fun. Go date just to have fun. Go date just to have fun. The grandfathers, them older ones, ask them if they got grandkids. You got pictures of you and your grandkids? If he says yes, he's probably relationship oriented because he likes family. I try to take as many pictures with my boys because I already know when women see men with their kids and they solo, y'all be like, oh my God, I just love him with his kid. Y'all be like, truth be told, that's really my sister's grandchild, and you just kind of use them for the moment. However, date just the date for the moment. No expectation. If they ask you, what are you looking for? I'm looking for something organic. I just want to kind of see, I just want things to kind of fall where they are. We never know what may happen. It's organic. We might just end up being good friends.
I like that.
You never know. You might be my boy toy. I don't know. Might be my mate. Online, my opening line to the majority of them is, whose wife is this? And the reason I ask that question is it's a qualifying question. Because if they like blushing, like yours, it could be yours. Or they're like, no one, not interested. Oh, it could be yours. Oh, let's get it on. Even when I'm out in the street, I'll make reference to their perfume. I'm like, what perfume you got on? Oh, it's a body wash. I'm Nate. You like strawberries or blueberries? Which is a random question. And then I'll keep talking. They'll tell me the answer and I'll keep talking. If they're interested, they'll ask me why. If they're not, we keep talking. No harm, no foul. So if they ask me, Nate, that's a random question. Why would you ask me strawberry, blueberry? And the answer is, so I know what to put on your pancakes when I make you breakfast. Gotta remember, we don't flirt no more. The art of flirting is dead. Because if you had to think about that and you didn't blush, the art of flirting is dead. But we're gonna get into that later. So
Yes.
here's how you get the gift. Send me an email, subject line, put gift, send me an address, and I'll have something out to you this weekend.
Will do.
I think you're gonna like these gifts.
Okay.
Are they pants?
Huh?
Are they pants?
Are they
No. The funny thing is, I just got hipped onto this thing called Shein and
Oh, I love Shein.
Fashion Nova. So I
What?
try to.
See, all in our head, Keisha.
Oh,
Yes, that's us.
so what I do now, like if I really, really like you, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna buy you a whole outfit. We're gonna go out, knowing it's gonna probably only cost me $50.
Maybe a whole outfit from Shein and Fashion Nova.
It's about, yeah.
I'll be like, you like these shoes? Yeah, no problem. You like that dress? Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
It'll be waiting for you when I come and get you. I'm not sending it to your house because then I'll be pissed you don't go on a date with me. I give you the package. I'm like, that's for you. Now come on, let's go.
And now we go.
That's only if I like you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the new thing, but most, yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is, there are a lot of good men out there that really want to go out and date. They really do, there aren't like, I just want to hit it and quit it, because most of them can't get it up, and some of them can. But for the most part, I'll say there are probably more decent men out there that just look for a woman that's going to enhance them. And we have fun with each other. Because if we could care less about your degrees, what house you have. The only reason I would care about your house is I don't have a house. Or I don't have a place to stay. And that's it. I'm just saying. Have fun with it. Send me those emails. I appreciate y'all. This is a little bit more fun than what I thought. I like your pants.
Like their pants.
Ina gonna go crazy with that one.
Keisha, I already know.
I already know. We gonna go out just so I can see us.
I like your pants. We gotta practice a little bit more in the mirror. I like your pants.
And he gonna look there.
I like the last one you just did.
No, I like your pants.
There you go. Give him a little sass, and there it is.
Mm-hmm. Learned so much
Black
from you,
women,
man.
I did too.
I appreciate y'all.
Okay.
I'm coming to Houston.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna write that down on my board. Before the end of the year, I am coming to Houston. I am gonna come to Houston and do an event.
And when you come,
But
we will be ready. And we will
Yes,
bring
we
our
will.
sorors.
There's more of us. There's more of us.
Y'all dope. Are
Yeah,
y'all dope?
we're non-collegiate, but we are Delta Syro. We're nationwide.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Deltas usually end up having me do stupid things like volunteer work.
Yes,
I don't know, painting toenails,
that's
creating
okay.
white clothes. I was ready to buy this girl a bag of sand and set it on fire. It's just amazing that I have an incredible knowledge of lions and elephants. You know, a baby elephant is 375 pounds. I'm like, what?
But our mascot is a phoenix.
Yeah, ours is a phoenix.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
It's made to study Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my dear, it's been fun. If you need me sooner than that, I
You
travel.
know how to get you. Okay.
I'll send you the link to where every place that I'm at. I think I'm doing game night tonight. Depends on how long I'm gonna be in the gym. But I try to do stuff the majority of the week so that we can have some fun.
Okay.
Now I'm about to go to the gym. I got to put on some cologne because I don't know if the gym wives are in there because there are no classes tonight. But you know, it is what it is. We gonna watch them on the tread machine. We sit in the back row. Like this. I see you, girl. I see you. I see you. Want that power drink? I like Gatorade. You like Powerade? That's the perfect one. All right, my dears. I appreciate you.
All right, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, you guys. It's been fun. I'll do the replay a little bit later on. You can find me on all social medias. It's Nate from Big Nate TV, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I want to thank everybody that came out and watched. All the people. We got one more comment up here. Speed dating stream. Have you found love? We got. If I can get the men to come out, we sure could. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. The comments. This was episode 2. We're going to do it again in 2 weeks, but we're going to change it up. I'm going to open it up to the entire United States. We do this thing at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Central. I might go. You know what we're going to do? Let's do 10 p.m. Let's commit 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Pacific Time, which is 9 Central and 8 Mountain Time. Anyways, you can find me. It's Nate from Big Nate TV, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. I appreciate you guys. I will see you later.